Cities are living stories, and few read them as deeply as Ricardo Bofill. He was more than an architect, he was a poet of space, a visionary who saw potential in forgotten places. Bofill's work challenged what buildings could be, crafting experiences rather than just structures. Born in Barcelona, he absorbed the city's bold spirit and founded the Taller de Arquitectura in 1963, a team of architects, engineers, poets, and philosophers. This collective approach led to designs that asked not just how we build, but why. Bofill's projects were grand yet human, blending creativity with intellectual rigor. He played with scale and history, creating monumental housing that felt like palaces and airports that flowed with futuristic grace. Architecture, for Bofill, was a language. He spoke in both the tones of classicism and the raw honesty of brutalism. His signature was blending styles, creating dialogue between past and present. He was never afraid to be theatrical, making spaces dramatic and unforgettable. No project captures his philosophy better than La Fábrica. Once a derelict cement factory, it became his home, studio, and ultimate experiment. La Fábrica is a testament to transformation, proof that beauty can emerge from the most unlikely places. Bofill's courage and imagination turned industrial scars into architectural wonder. La Fábrica stands as his manifesto. With vision, even ruins can be reborn. It's more than a building, it's a story of hope, creativity, and the magic of seeing what others overlook. Through La Fábrica, Bofill invites us to imagine new worlds within the old. Picture a dystopian landscape, the cement factory in 1973. 30 silos, silent engine rooms, and miles of underground galleries marked a decaying industrial giant on Barcelona's edge. Once a hub of relentless production, it now stood abandoned, a scar of the industrial age. Concrete dominated everything, massive, gray, and unadorned. Smokestacks rusted, the air heavy with memories of pollution. Most saw an eyesore, a place to demolish and forget, but Bofill saw potential in its stark forms and surreal ugliness. He was drawn to the verticality of the silos and the labyrinthine complexity. Where others saw ruin, he saw raw material for a new kind of architecture. Acquiring the factory was a radical, risky move, financially and creatively. The site was dangerous, unstable, and polluted, yet Bofill and his team were undeterred, captivated by the challenge. They didn't want to erase the factory's past, but to engage with it. Their goal, peel back layers of decay to reveal hidden beauty. It was an act of architectural archaeology, transforming a symbol of decay into a canvas for imagination. The decision to keep and adapt, rather than destroy, set the stage for everything that followed. The factory's scars would become part of its new identity. Bofill's vision was to create a space that challenged all notions of home and work. The project was about more than architecture, it was about rewriting the story of a place. In the ruins, Bofill saw the seeds of transformation. The journey from industrial wasteland to architectural marvel was about to begin. La Fábrica's rebirth would prove that even the most unlikely places can inspire wonder. The transformation began not with building, but with careful demolition. Bofill's team used dynamite and jackhammers like sculptors, deciding what to keep and what to remove. Each act of deconstruction revealed hidden forms, carving out new spaces from the concrete giant. Years of patient work stripped the factory to its skeletal essence. The team studied the structure's logic, reverse engineering its anatomy. They broke down walls, let in light, and exposed the raw texture of concrete. 8 silos were preserved for offices, archives, and a library. The rest were demolished to create gardens. This selective destruction created a dynamic interplay of solid and void, vertical and horizontal. The scars of deconstruction were left visible, celebrated as part of the building's new identity. The process was about subtraction, removing the unnecessary to reveal the essential. The result, a living document, its history written on the walls. The building was no longer a relic, but a space in transformation. Bofill's approach honored the past while making room for the future. The factory's rebirth was as much about what was taken away as what was added. La Fábrica emerged as a unique architectural masterpiece, shaped by both memory and imagination. The cathedral, once a cavernous production hall, became the heart of La Fábrica. Bofill transformed this vast space into a conference and exhibition hall, preserving its awe-inspiring height and raw concrete walls. Huge windows now flood the hall with light, connecting the industrial Interior to lush gardens outside. Minimalist furnishings let the architecture shine, focusing attention on volume, light, and structure. The space, once defined by machinery, now inspires creativity and contemplation. The cathedral is a powerful example of adaptive reuse, finding new purpose within old walls. It's a place where the past is not erased, but reinterpreted. The transformation is both dramatic and deeply human. Here, labor's legacy becomes a stage for culture and imagination. The cathedral stands as a reminder. Even the most utilitarian spaces can be reborn as places of inspiration. La Fábrica's heart beats with the rhythm of reinvention. The 8 remaining silos are La Fábrica's most iconic feature. Once storage for cement, they now house offices, archives, a library, and Bofill's private residence. Inside, raw industrial textures meet polished modern design, circular rooms, minimalist furniture and windows, framing gardens and sky. The silos foster creativity, offering unique workspaces free from conventional boundaries. Bofill's home atop the silos is both spectacular and intimate, a surreal fusion of life and work. Spiral staircases connect levels, each room a composition of space and light. The silos are a masterclass in adaptive reuse, turning industrial relics into spaces for creativity and living. They stand as symbols of transformation, towers of contemplation, and laboratories of ideas. La Fábrica's silos prove that even the most inflexible structures can be reborn. Here, concrete towers become vertical homes and creative sanctuaries. La Fábrica's rebirth was as much about landscape as architecture. Bofill began with a massive environmental cleanup, then brought nature back to the barren site. Gardens became essential. Olive trees, palms, cypresses, and climbing vines softened the concrete's hard edges. Ivy and creepers draped the silos, creating a living curtain of green. The effect is magical. A romantic ruin and industrial castle reclaimed by nature. The building changes with the seasons, its appearance evolving year-round. Nature and architecture are in constant dialogue, each enhancing the other. The gardens create tranquility inside and soften the monumentality outside. La Fábrica's landscape is a symbol of healing and regeneration. It shows how green spaces can transform even the harshest environments. Here, nature and design unite to create a living work of art. La Fábrica defies easy labels, a tapestry of brutalism, surrealism, and Catalan tradition. Bofill celebrated raw concrete, leaving its texture and scars exposed. Yet the building's dreamlike quality, lush greenery, mysterious staircases, and unexpected juxtapositions evokes surrealism. The transformation of silos into homes and halls into cathedrals feels almost magical. Elements of Catalan vernacular, arched windows, integrated gardens, add local character. The result is a space that is both powerful and poetic, grounded and otherworldly. Brutalism gives La Fábrica its strength, surrealism gives it mystery. The dialogue between these styles makes the building unique. La Fábrica is rooted in its place and history, yet feels timeless and imaginative. It's a place where the raw and the dreamlike coexist. Bofill's masterpiece is a living conversation between past, present, and possibility. La Fábrica is more than an aesthetic triumph, it's an environmental statement. By adapting the factory instead of demolishing it, Bofill preserved resources and reduced waste. The project demonstrates the value of industrial heritage and the power of adaptive reuse. Extensive gardens improve air quality, insulate the building, and create habitats for wildlife. Architecture and nature work together, making the site both beautiful and sustainable. La Fábrica is a blueprint for greener cities, showing how we can build upon the past, not erase it. Its lessons are more relevant than ever as we face climate and urban challenges. Bofill's vision inspires us to see potential where others see only decay. La Fábrica is Ricardo Bofill's manifesto, a legacy of transformation, creativity, and hope. Its influence echoes in projects worldwide, inspiring architects to see opportunity in post-industrial landscapes. Bofill proved that even the most brutal environments can be reborn as places of beauty and inspiration. The future will bring more obsolete buildings. La Fábrica teaches us to adapt, not demolish. This approach leads to richer, more sustainable cities layered with history. La Fábrica is a testament to human imagination and resilience. Bofill turned a concrete monster into an enchanted castle and left us a blueprint for a better future. With vision, we can reshape our world, building new stories on the foundations of the past.